Good evening, Professor Lorena Salmo. Good evening, everyone. I'm Heidi Minaya, and I'm going to talk about the history of English. In this video, we are going to summarize the most important events that happened in English, such as the history of English, Norman conquest, the establishment of English, Renaissance, and modern English. Let's start, my darlings. All English during the 415 Anglo-Saxon invaded the Great Britain by Germanic tribe who invaded the island. And then Roman conquest invaded the island first than the Anglo-Saxon tribe. Roman invasion, Roman Empire brought a significant turf in academic turf, and also they influenced the island and established the Christianization during this period. In this period, we actually know in the books the Beautiful and Anglo-Saxon Chronicles. The second part is foreign language. Over century, the language have adopted so many words from other languages. For example, Latin influence in academic terms and the vocabulary, and Germanic tribe contribute of the language. While these invasions arrived in Great Britain, the vocabulary have become different and constantly evolution. The other example that we must to know is the Norman conquest. In 1060, Norman conquest brought many French words into English in areas such as law, administration, and aristocracy. This resulted in a linguistic mix and made the language richer and the vocabulary have influence from French. The establishment of English. During the Norman conquest, France was influenced from the high society. The law, the administration, the knowledge, the high society was influenced. But the establishment of English, the language recovered its power. doing friends established in area in the high area in the high society. We know in this period the language in these periods there are many literary like such a Canterbury Tale. In this period, the language in this period help the language consolidate by itself. Actually, the Middle English and Renaissance. Despite Middle English, the grammatical and vocabulary have been totally different from than before. The vocabulary expanded and make an expansions. The Renaissance period, the language influenced from Latin and Greek language, by making the language stronger and richer, inclusively diverse than before. Modern English. The language characterized by global expansions. English have been in many evolution, but, however, in this period, modern language, the language have become lingua franca, and the language have influence from technology, science, and also the culture have continued to shape the language and make it adaptable and constantly evolution. In this period, the language have been different than before. Why? Because the language have been many evolution and have been changing than before, and the vocabulary are really clarity and have many clarification than before. After the language became an international language and influence from other countries. And of creating its domination from other nations. Finally, we know this process has passed around these periods. This is a fascinating journey that we know. The language have current positions and dominate the world. This is a rich mix of historical of English that influence in many events in the past. Thank you so much, Professor Lorena Salmos Selmo. Thank you so much, everyone. And that's all for today. This is my pleasure that you are watching my video. That's a pleasure. I appreciate that you are watching me.